Michael here. I had an idea. I don't know, to make a video. I'm in a pretty good mood. I guess I got an email from a big place I've been waiting on for a whole month. I mean, it's something I didn't know if it would even happen, but it was one of many things I was wanting to see, but I haven't emailed them back. I ain't answered them yet, so I just thought I would think on it first, maybe do a little bit of, and I know some people are curious because I've been getting an email here and there about the stories that I've been writing, the automatic writings, the drawings, the absent-mindedness. Well, I just thought I'd make a video and explain kind of what I mean, what I'm talking about, because as it kind of sounds a little bonkers crazy, but if you hear me out, it's not really crazy at all. All it is, really, all it ever was an advanced form of doodling. Just something, even as long as I can remember, all the way back to my earliest memory, I've been just driven to not draw, but absent-mindedly let something draw. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not something I just came up with or started doing later in life. I've been doing this since I can remember, since my very earliest memory, but I never really told anybody. I just would get a pen and a piece of paper, and there was always one little symbol, and I had no idea where it came from, that kind of went like that. And it kept wanting to do that, wanting to do that, wanting to do that. All grown up in school, sitting on a desk, whatever. But I kept doing it. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing. And I didn't know what it meant. So I started daydreaming, like kids do, and started writing little stories about spaceships and the universe. And I started wondering about life and how we're here, and the moon and the stars and everything around me, And the more I drew that little symbol that I didn't know what it was or why I felt driven to do it, I didn't know. The bigger the dreams became, the more profound the questions and the curiosity about everything. So, but I always kept it to myself. I thought maybe I just had an addiction to doodling on paper with a pen. I didn't even have any idea what it was. I never really thought about it. I knew I just did it. But as I got older and I started getting, older, more curious, smarter, the more I learned and everything, the more books I read, as I got into my 20s, I would, I drank a lot, and I got in trouble a lot, just minor things, and I'd go to jail, and I'd read all these books about Stephen Hawking and what he wrote, and Einstein. It gave me time to read, write, and what else? Oh, do my little absent-mindedly scribbling to see what would draw itself. But I was still inexperienced, even with years of doing it and getting serious at it. I still couldn't get it, couldn't make, because you're not supposed to make it happen. You're supposed to let go of all will, all volition, all conscious thought, and allow your hand to move on its own. But you can't even think about that. You just have to feel it, the rhythm, like a frequency. All right? There's nothing crazy about that, and there's nothing fanatical, there's nothing religious about it. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's what it is. I'm here. I feel it. I do it. I got the paper. I got the pen. I do it, and I'm going to continue to do it. Okay? Now, what this video is about is kind of like an automatic happening. I didn't really plan this video. I just felt like I should do it. The same feeling I get when I absent-mindedly do this, as I've done it for so long, it's starting to happen to me with everything. I do. And there's nothing wrong with it. like I say, it's just a doodle effect that's grown into a scientific type of doodling. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot more to it than just doodling. But that's the idea. That's the idea of it. It's just doodling. Like when you're on the phone or you're just doing something in your hands over here, drawing little shapes to it. You know, that's what I'm talking about. But in a lot more sophisticated way. That so in 2000, it was 2002. I was doing it so much that I had to get some kind of answer. You know, I didn't know because my scribbles, drawings, whatever. I got an attic full of boxes full of them. Of paper just full of scribbles and shapes and everything that I had spent years and days doing, trying to let go and let it. Because, you know, I've always been a curious awareness. I've always been a curious type of self-aware person, you know. I'm self-aware of being self-aware of self-awareness, you know, and it goes on, but, you know, because, you know, I'm not religious, I'm not an occult, I'm, you know, nothing like that. I'm nothing. I am just somebody trying to scratch and poke at the fabric of reality of where I'm at in the present moment that seems to infinitely be here. The past, the present, and the future are all one. It doesn't matter. Right now, I'm here, yes, but I'm also in the future. I'm in the past, I'm right here, and I'm in the future, all at the same time. And it's not time that's passing, it's entropy, and it's the arrow of time. So, we really don't know the origin of the universe. And if they do, they're not saying. But it started from an orderly state. And then in the process of entropy, it becomes into a less orderly state. It's a state of existence, not time passing, it's a state. We're in a state of existence. And I just kind of like want to scratch at it. You know what I mean? For want of a better word. But I just thought that I really didn't think anything. I'm just letting this happen, letting this video happen. And I've been doing this long enough. I've done studied it. Hypnotherapist in Northern Europe. You can see the website www.angel-drawing.com if you want to see a site that him and me put up in 2004, and it's still there the same way we left it in 2004 to kind of explain, you know, because there's only a handful of us on the whole world that really knows about what I'm talking about. And he coined it, he named it, as a matter of fact, and he called it the ideomotor effect. It's like an automatism type of concept. It's not religious, it's not an occult, it's not anything, and it's not anything fanatical, it's not something we really truly believe in. We just think it works, you know. We don't know anything. You don't know anything for sure, but at least we could try to see if we uncover anything, if we can channel a frequency. Me personally, I think there's 1 in a billion chance, maybe 1 in 10 billion chance that I'm not connected with some sort of frequency, you know. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I think like this. I don't know why, but I'm gonna feel it, and I don't care what anybody thinks or anybody says. You know, you can go, "Oh, he's crazy." I do not care, because I think and I know I have no idea, but I'm onto something. You know, I'm onto something. So I was going to do the drawing. I'm going to try to let go right now. And I'll just leave it up to y'all if y'all notice anything, see anything, or any coincidences pop up somewhere around in here. It doesn't happen right now. It just kind of happens along the way of entropy. Those stories I write on Facebook about the starchild, that's all from the realm of letting go. That just came from what I've just let write itself, And it took me years to do it, and it took help from a hypnotherapist to actually unlock it. His name's Steven Soten. He lives in Northern Europe, in the Netherlands. He owns a lot of digital internet companies now. He's got a lot of artwork that he's drawn automatically, and his focus was trying to communicate with relatives that have passed on. I mean, he has it's the same idea, but he has a different agenda. But me, I don't know. I just you just kind of let it go. You just kind of let it just on its own. Don't think about anything and just let it happen. Just let it go and see. Just let it go. It's just a concept. There's no reason. There's no why. There's no point other than really just offering the universe to say something, to communicate with us, because maybe it can't and wants to. Maybe it just can't talk to us, or whatever's out there. Just, we're offering a way that you could communicate with us. We're listening. I'm not obstructing it with my will or volition. I'm just letting it go. And I'm also letting as many people in the world see this, just in case, just letting it go. Just kind of letting it go naturally without any volition, without any will. And try to let the frequency in. And you just gotta let go. Just let go. And let it. Let it go and let it. Don't think about it. Just feel the frequency. Go by what you feel. Just open your mind completely to nothing at all. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And just let it go. And it's this realm that I open up and I let things come in. I let words write themselves, stories write themselves, pictures draw themselves. And it's all to help other people. That's what I feel. It's to help the world. To give the world ideas, or to help the world when it needs help. And it needs a philosophy. It needs wisdom. It needs to learn a modern knowledge. It needs to communicate with the stars. It needs to know that Starchild is among us. Yeah, and about that story of the Starchild, the Blueberry and his 4 friends, that is a story that kind of like got kicked off. I don't know. I had a pet cricket, a real live pet cricket years ago, and I named him Blueberry, and I kept him. He inspired me. He was my good friend. He ate corn with me on my knee, jumped the other knee, let me have that one. He played with strings. He made little sculptures out of wet toilet paper balls. And I kept him for 3 months, and then one day I said, I'm not going to keep him. He wasn't in captivity. He loved it. He sang. But I took him to a big field, And I sat with him all day. I said, look, buddy, I'm going to let you go. And I cried and I cried and I cried tears. And I just was so sad. I don't think I've ever cried all day like that with a little cricket. He was my friend. He was my friend. He was just so amazing and smart and playful and lots of sounds and singing and songs. He taught me so much. All because I did one thing. I had the courage to reach down and pick up what to me then was just a little, I don't say the B-U-G word because if he hears me saying it, but yeah, and I picked him up when that heart that I used to be was almost just going to smash and throw him in the toilet or throw him away. No, I decided to keep something told me, maybe a frequency, who knows. I had been scribbling that day, and I held him. I said, he was almost dead. I said, you might need a glass of water, a drop of water. And so I got a drop of water, and he downed that whole drop like that, gone. So I gave him another, and then slowly, you could see his shine was coming back. His antennas were moving a little faster, and he was just a baby. He was just a speck, just a little speck, but very, very, very big, humongous at what it really was inside, But I didn't know that at the time, so what I did was I decided to keep him, feed him, and bring him back to life. And yeah, he nibbled on food and vegetables and everything, and it took a while. He recovered. He got healthy. He got bigger. And he became my friend. And then a month later, oh my gosh, it woke me up. I heard like, ring, ring, and then it cut off. And then I didn't hear nothing for about an hour. Then again, ring, rah, the craziest sound ever. He was teaching himself how to sing. He really was. About a week of teaching himself, he got good at singing, and he did it all the time, day or night. It didn't matter. He'd sing while I held him. He would sing while I was on top of a book. If I was reading the book, he would sing while he ate. And he'd look up at me and his antennas, boom, like that. He was happy. He was just a happy little creature. So that inspired me, in my heart, my mind, to think differently, to perceive the world differently, to feel things differently. Because when he would sing, it would put me right to sleep. Sometimes I wouldn't even go to sleep right away because I just loved hearing him sing so much. I would just sit there and listen to him forever, and it was then that I was so attached to him that I got scared and worried about him being hurt by other people, and it made me starting to think about other people's minds, the way they are, and I started analyzing bullies and people that hate and all this stuff, and people that we're going to put him in a bowl of oatmeal and eat him up. That's what we're going to do. We'll smash. I didn't want to hear that. Why would I want to hear something like that? It's crazy. What type of mindset are these people? Aren't they with me? Aren't they with the stars, the universe, and beautiful sounds and music and art and wonderful things? I guess not, but I never really thought about it, and it's not my place to even think or judge other people, because in my point of view, everybody out there is beautiful. No matter what you are, no matter what you do, you're a part of the world. You're a part of the past, the present, and the future. And you do have free will. You have free will. Do as you please. Alright? I got free will. So I'm going to take off flying. Right? I'm going to take off flying. I want to fly. Right? No, it ain't going to happen. But you do have free will to a certain extent. You don't want to fly away. You might hit something. So, anyway, I Sat with him all day, cried all day, put him on my finger when it got twilight. You know, it was twilight, in between daylight and dark. And I said, Blueberry, look here. I know you're getting ready to jump and go find you a girl out there in this beautiful place. You got this whole world. But I want you to do one thing for me, and you got to promise. And his antenna's like this. You gotta sing every night for this planet. And in your song, I want you to tell them about me and you. I want you to express it in every song that you sing, of every laughter we had, every piece of corn we ate and shared, every pea, every drop of water. And you learning to sing, you do it. You jump off my finger and you go do it. And I want you to do it forever. And he just looked at me like this. Man, he just looked. I was bawling, man. It was twilight. It was a beautiful night. Stars were out and everything, you know. And he just jumped, boom, right at the thought of love, right when I was weeping my hardest. And you know, the frequency, I could feel everything at that moment. And he jumped away. He jumped away. Oh, man, it was a good 5 feet jump, man. He could jump. And there went old Blueberry. But I wasn't sad for long, because something happened. Something was happening, you know, that I don't understand. And then my beautiful, beautiful goddaughter, it's probably been 5 years ago, she wrote a story. Because I told everybody about Blueberry. Everybody knew about him. But she actually wrote a 2-page story about Blueberry and me. And in the story, she said that Blueberry follows me everywhere I go, no matter what. It's page 1. And on page 2, she had drawn 4 creatures. All right? A butterfly, a snail, a caterpillar, and a bee, ordained to be his, friends. And when actually her mother, who was the one that gave me the project, because I wasn't where I could get it. She brought it to me, gave it to me, and I thought it was just a cute thing, you know. She did it in school. She made a good grade on it and everything like that. So it was already crickets bring good luck for some reason. I don't know what that is, but Blueberry's good luck everywhere. So if you're hearing this story, if you've known about him, if you've ever heard his name, you're going to probably have good luck. A lot of good luck. So go buy a lottery ticket or something. Trust me on that, you know. I might do this and that and this, but, I can't read minds. I can't move things with my mind. I can't win the lottery. I can't predict numbers. I can't do nothing like that. No, it's nothing like that. This is just what it is. Just what it is. It is what it is. You can hope it to be something, and you can maybe know it is. If it is or not, it don't matter. It is what it is. It's not crazy. It's not. It's an art. It's an advanced form of doodling. It's all it is. That took years to do. But anyway, and you can take ideas. And I took that idea that she wrote in the project and let it write a story to itself. And that's where the story of the Starchild comes in. I don't know what or why or that the Starchild word came from, Now, I will admit, at the end of that just a minute ago, I made that up. I just said it out of my own will. I'm not going to lie. But before that, I was truly letting go. But and I've just brought it up, about the Starchild. I'm trying, this is my point of the whole video, I think, is that my goddaughter is about to have a baby shower, and I'm trying to sincerely. I've never done anything like this, because everything's got a catch to it, right? But I just don't go ask for things for just to ask to see what I can get. I try to offer something in return. I really do. And what I'm offering is this story. And I'm going to make it into a children's book with the Starchild. The story is, this is the story. And this I did not write of my own will. I did this subconsciously, absentmindedly, as I was in that mode. And sometimes I can really get deep into it. What I was doing just then, I wasn't really there. I was a little, and I consciously said Starchild at the end, but that's the idea. When I'm alone and I'm listening to the right kind of music, like mostly trance music, I can get there. And it takes a minute, but I can get in that trance to where stories come out, words and ideas and pictures. This video comes out.